Now, the Japanese government has announced it will spend more than $470 million to deal with the Fukushima nuclear disaster. Hundreds of tons of radioactive underground water have been leaking into the sea daily since the plant was hit by an earthquake and tsunami in 2011. On Sunday, the plant operator revealed that extreme radiation levels have been recorded near a tank holding highly contaminated water. Florence Looi joins us live now from Tokyo with more on this. Florence, can you tell us a bit more then about what the government's plan entails?
Right. First of all, it's a twofold plan. One is to deal with the groundwater that's flowing beneath the Fukushima nuclear plant and into the ocean. That's contaminated groundwater. And the plan to stop that from flowing into the ocean daily is to build a wall constructed from frozen earth. Now, that's technology that hasn't really been used in the scale that they're going to be using in Fukushima, and also we have no way of knowing how long this wall needs to be in place. Now, that hasn't been mentioned in that, but that is one part of the plan. Now, the second part of the plan is to treat the highly contaminated water. This is water that's being used to cool the melted nuclear reactor cores, and this water is being stored in tanks. But the amount of this highly radiated water accumulates daily because it's water that's needed to cool the reactor cores, as I mentioned. So the plan is to treat this water and eventually perhaps allow it to be discharged into the sea. Now, but the problem with that is the current technology that TEPCO is using doesn't allow for all types of radioactive element to be filtered out. And as the chairman of the Nuclear Regulation Authority mentioned on Monday, one of those elements is tritium. The process that they're using now does not allow that particular element to be filtered.
And Florence, all this continued bad news about Fukushima has got to have those bidding for Tokyo to get the Olympics in 2020 worried. How is that going to affect their bid?
That's right. Now, we're going to find out now. The International Olympics Committee is due to make that announcement this weekend. Tokyo is considered the front runner. The other two cities in the running are Madrid and Istanbul. Now, the chairman of Tokyo's Olympics Committee was worried that this may affect the chances, so much so that he's apparently written a letter to the International Olympics Committee. Kyodo Newswire service reported that the letter mentioned that life in Tokyo is completely normal and not affected by what's happening in Fukushima. And in fact, the Tokyo metropolitan government is doing its part to try and allay those fears of radiation levels by publishing radiation readings on its website daily to show that radiation levels in Tokyo is either on par or below what the readings in other cities around the world.
All right, Florence Looi, live for us from Tokyo. Thanks for that.